Welcome back to On the Record. I'm Phil Reed. We want to talk now to the Speaker of the Arkansas House of Representatives, Matthew Shepard. So, Speaker Shepard, thanks for joining us. So, as Speaker of the House, what are you planning on doing for day one of the session?
Well, from the House perspective, we plan to hit the ground running at the outset of the session. We'll be sworn in on Monday, and then on Tuesday have a joint session of the House and Senate where the constitutional officers are sworn in. And then we get right to work. And there's already a number of bills that have been filed. And I know Governor-elect Sanders has outlined some priorities in terms of issues to be dealt with, including education, public safety, and tax reduction. And so I anticipate those are a lot of the issues that you'll hear a lot about as we begin the legislative session.
And what do you plan to do on the first week of the session?
So the first week of the session, as I said, we'll convene on Monday. We'll meet and swear the membership into the House, and then Tuesday will be a joint session. The constitutional officers will be sworn in. The governor will be sworn in, and then Wednesday and Thursday will be there'll be a little bit of business to be done, but it takes a little bit of time for the bills to kind of make their way into the pipeline, so to speak. And then we hopefully will, wrap up on Thursday and then be back at it the following Monday.
All right, so the top three issues that have been mentioned by lawmakers is education, tax cuts, and prisons. Are there any issues or other bills that you see that may come to the House floor this week?
Well, I don't know that there's anything this week in particular. A lot of it will be organizational type issues, and actually I said we'll be back the following Monday, but we do plan on taking Martin Luther King Day off. But the first week, a lot of it has to do with just organizational matters, adopting several resolutions in terms of how we conduct business, and then the committees will start meeting. The way bills work their way through the House and Senate is they go through a committee on each respective end. And so the committees have to begin their work first before we can really have substantive legislation out on the House floor.
Is there anything specific that you would like to bring to the House floor?
Right now, I think the biggest focus is on those issues I mentioned and what the governor-elect has outlined. She was, elected by a large margin, and we understand that those issues are things that she's been talking about for a long time. And so, hopefully we can be helpful to address those issues and work well with the governor-elect as we try to move Arkansas forward.
All right, thanks for joining us, Speaker Shepard, and we'll have more from Una Lee after the break.